Welcome back, y'all. Had to come back one more time, man. Catch these vibes. I think we're going to continue to talk about breaking this matrix. One thing I've realized on this journey is that when you think for yourself, people don't like you so much. And I really don't give a damn. Shout out to the chosen ones, man. You become more and more isolated as you begin to think outside of the box. I look back at how early I was on a lot of things. People called me everything under the sun, a conspiracy theorist. I'm thinking too deep. You know what I mean? I don't ever take time just to live. And I've always been one of those people that I would rather know, even if it's the quote unquote the rapture, right? And Yeshua's coming. Some people still believe that, right? I would be one of those people that I want to know if it's about to be the last day. I don't think I can step out too much further. You're always gonna catch me at the water, man. Always. Just giving thanks to the Most High for today. Grateful. We're gonna continue to speak about breaking the matrix, breaking outside of this matrix. When you begin to think for yourself, when you begin to think untraditional, so you don't fit into no paradigm, you don't fit into no box, you don't fit into no program, that's when they're going to consider something ain't right, and everything is not right about the world. Everything is not right about the way that they put us into these boxes. I just began to think. I'm like, man, every single year we celebrate the remembrance and we re-feel the pain of Black History Month. We re-feel that pain again. There's a difference between us respecting and honoring the people who came before us and us reliving it. See, that's what I mean about not thinking traditional. And I heard them say that, well, why don't we have a future month where we thinking about new paradigms, new states of consciousness, new ways of programming ourselves to be who we've always been. We've always been melanated people of love. See, I'm gonna say something that a lot of y'all know and people talk about behind the scenes, but nobody really ain't said it up front. If we were such savages, why haven't people went out here and got revenge on all the things that's transpired on the quote unquote Black people in this country? If we were such savages, why we ain't just, why we just ain't wouldn't, why? Because at our core, at the depth of who we are, it's just love. It's compassion. And when you see in the things that transpire, I realize it's a lot of passion that we exude, that we harness, that we suppress a lot of times when you see in us unalive our own people. It's sad. It's a sad occurrence. Today's video ain't really got any one specific thing. It's about breaking outside of the traditional boxes that they program it and put us in. Whether we like it or not, 2026 is going to be a shaky year. 2027 is going to be some things coming all the way up until 2030. We are in a whole shift, economic shift, spiritual shift. We're going through portals. We're going through shifts, whether we like it or not. These times that we are about to see are unprecedented. We will never see the things that we've seen ever since C19 forward. We've seen things and it seemed like time is moving faster. I know everybody feel me on that. Do it seem like time is moving faster? We're like, damn, where the hell 2025 go? We're already in 2026. And I'm going to say this again when it comes to Black History Month. There's a difference between remembering and holding up the ones that came before us and reliving that pain, because that's what I see. I see a lot of us wanting to, on social media, speak about how we feel. It's saying a lot of stuff, man. I'm reading the comments. I'm seeing stuff, people dropping songs. I seen this song this morning, and the queen said, everybody that's non-black, move to the back or something. It was a song. And it was just like, man, here we go. Listen, whether we like to admit it or not, we continue this vicious cycle of things that we say we want to stop. We say we want racism to end, yet we harbor these things in our heart. We done dealt with a lot of pain in this country. See, I'm going to speak about the things that's uncomfortable. Shout out to my dog, Hype B, uncomfortable conversations. Because I don't give a damn what y'all think about me. You can say whatever you want to say, but you're not going to try to program. See, I'm a person that if I'm going to be programmed, I want to be programmed, for one, under the Most High. For two, I want to be programmed at this age and moving forward in my life under greater and greater values. It's about growth. It's about elevation. It's about becoming the greatest version of yourself. Everybody talk about becoming the greatest version of yourself, but you can't if you still got fucked up thinking. If you still are programmed to think that race was a paradigm, a program that was given to people of fair skin and people melanated, however you want to look at it, Europeans and quote unquote melanated indigenous people, black and white. That's a program that was given. And people continue to live out this program. Breaking the matrix. Something I thought about yesterday. I said, the scripture in the word that says, be unlike this world, is such a powerful scripture because I began to think in conversations I've often had with people coming after me to tell them, don't be like this world. People in this world can have a messed up heart. People in this world can say things, they can do things, they can be rude, they can be disrespectful, they can be some fucked up people. But once you let the water get inside of you, that's when you drowned. When you let the evils get into your heart, that's when you become like the world. And it ain't always easy. I'm going to give you a story I often tell. Before I went to Colorado, so this had to be 2025. Not 2025, excuse me, 2015. It was a long time ago. Now that I think back, it was a long time ago. I was going to this church every week, and nobody was in the church. They would all give me the sanctuary by myself. I go in there, I would open up the word. Sometimes I turn on music. I would pray. I would praise. I would meditate inside the sanctuary by myself. Sometimes I'll bring my mom, I'll bring my family in, and we would go in there and we would walk around and we would pray. During this time, I remember distinctly going to a Dollar General. I went to the Dollar General, and as I was walking through the Dollar General, this lady who, as I look back, I don't even think it was a human. I've never been one of those people, there's reptilians, there's demons walking the earth. But that day, it didn't make sense. I'm going and I'm doing all these prayers and all this praising, and I'm talking to God, and I'm telling God to heal my heart and help me grow and help me understand my purpose in life. And as I walked through the Dollar General, this old white lady said, "Move out of the way, nigger." I never knew this lady a day in my life. I still to this day don't. Only thing it was demonic, what they call a demonic attack. I'm walking through the Dollar General. You walk towards a person. Never even knew the person. Never even knew the woman. Didn't know anything about her. Never done anything to her. I'm walking towards her. She said, "Move out of the way, nigger." So what the fuck? I was like, and then everything just in me was just like, what? So I was going in to grab some deodorant. Put my hand on the deodorant. I said, I will never forget this. I said, "Not today, Satan. Not today, devil. Not today." Because I knew it. All the prayer and all the things I was working towards during that time spiritually, in the spirit realm, I knew that it was a spiritual attack. I go up to the register, I pay for my deodorant, I tell the lady or the person, I don't know if it was a woman or a man, but I was just seeing everything was gone, right? So this old lady just called me an N-word, and everybody like, what? Like, I'm ringing up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling everybody, and I go grab my stuff. I go out. And I'm like, man, this old woman called me the N-word. What? So we go back in. I said, I want nobody to do nothing. Ain't nobody going to jail today or nothing. I go back into the store. And I said, I want everybody just to pay attention to the fact of what goes on and what transpires in this country. That all of us is not tripping. All of us is not like overreacting. We don't think everything is about racism. But when it happens, everybody just wants us to overlook it. And I know it's a lot of things that's going on. Reverse racism from my people. I know it's a lot of shit going on in this world. But I'm just telling y'all a story so that way y'all can feel me being unlike this world and breaking this matrix. I'm going to continue to tell this story because it's spiritual and it's powerful, man. And the person that's with me like, what did you say to him? I called you what you are. All the white people, when it was like, because they thought I was just over exaggerating until she confirmed what she said. I called you what you are. And I said, this is how you got to be grounded and founded into. When people say that they are walking by faith, you got to be grounded in it. Because, you know, we could have got jiggy. We could have slung our ass all up over that motherfucking store. Could have slung her from fucking rack to rack. But being unlike this world and moving. See, a lot of people talk about moving off the spirit. But when you under a spiritual attack, you still got to stand firm. Where the scripture says we war not against flesh and blood, but at principalities in dark places. We're battling forces that are unseen. And I'm sick and tired of people talking about that they stand under the spirit realm, being unlike this world. Y'all quote all these scriptures. But yet whenever somebody hit the animalistic side of you, you disregard all your spirituality. All of it go out the window. It's like y'all go up in there, y'all put these suits on and all these things, man, and it's just for show. There's no stance on what you say. It's rooted in just emotions. Because every time somebody can attack your flesh, your emotions, all of it come unglued. And none of us, y'all, are perfect. We all are traveling a road, man, where we all can come out of character. And sometimes we can get out of balance. I'm going to continue speaking about breaking the matrix, coming outside of the matrix, because it's not just about race. That's just the road. That's just the message that I deliver, because I'm getting these downloads in real time, and there's no script to this. But breaking the matrix is coming outside of all of the traditional things, the traditional ways of thinking. And when you think like this, you're dangerous, because you realize you just can't have conversations with people that's going to stay in the program. Because people are speaking from emotions. I'm stepping and waking up every single day that ice is cracking. I'm stepping and waking up every single day to move in more and more in alignment with the truth of the Most High living God. That's what I'm waking up to do every single day. Every day, I'm waking up to live more and more in truth. And I'm not perfect, man. I got a long road. But I give thanks to God for every single step. Waking up every single day, man, to break the matrix. Come outside of this bullshit that's going on, man. I could keep going, man. I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. Everything I do this out of love, y'all. It's fresh. This is Guerrilla Hustle. Look at that ice, man. Look at that. I know the camera ain't zooming, but beautiful, man. It's fresh. This is Guerrilla Hustle. Make sure y'all sharing these videos. Continue, man, to transform your consciousness. Continue to transform, expand, grow, evolve. Come out of these damn boxes, these paradigms, man, these states of consciousness that they handed us, man. Picture this, man. We living in a world where people told us that we was a color. Some people white, some people black, and we took it and we ran with it. And we're still holding up that consciousness, that paradigm. We still living out of the past. We still operating from old ways. We ain't evolved. We ain't grown. And we wonder why cycles is repeating. History is being written by us, y'all. Every single moment of every single day. We got a lot of growing to do. Y'all wake up every single day, man, and step out, create your greatest life, man. That's what this is about. Wake up and create your greatest life, y'all. Wake up every single day, man, and guerrilla hustle. I love y'all. Peace and love, y'all.